Welcome to Spicer and Company. I'm Sean Spicer.
And I'm Lindsay Keith. Well, Sean, welcome back. And you know, Roger Stone, he has to be a pretty happy man right now. And of course, he's praising President Trump for saving his life after Trump controversially commuted his 40-month prison sentence. And Stone said the president has now given him the opportunity to fight for vindication.
What a Friday the guy had. If you recall, Roger Stone was just on our show just a few days before all of this, and he was basically clear that he wasn't expecting any favors from the president, but he believed that the president would do the right thing. Take a listen to what he had said.
I believe the president will do the right thing. I'm praying for it. I haven't been promised anything, but Donald Trump is a man of enormous justice. He believes in fairness.
Well, Friday afternoon became a day of celebration for Stone, and our next guest was with Roger Stone when the president commuted his sentence and tweeted Stone's reaction. Take a listen to this.
Somebody asked me tonight in the interview whether I was worried, whether I was upset, whether my bags were packed, and I said no, not at all, not even in the slightest. Why? Because Jesus Christ has my back.
Amen, amen, brother. It is a party at the Stone house tonight, man.
Indeed.
Happy times in Florida.
All right, well, figuring out how those happy times went and what happened that day. Joining us now is the man that you just saw in that video with Stone, the host of WLS Radio in Chicago, Mancow, Mueller. Mancow, welcome.
Sean, how are you? It's an honor to be on with you, sir.
It was amazing. You were down there. You've known Stone a long time. Walk me through kind of how that Friday went. I mean, I know there were rumors flying around in the media that something might happen, but walk me through kind of how that afternoon went and what it was like when he got the call.
John, I witnessed some incredible history. Look, we threw a fundraiser for Stone in Chicago. I raised over $100,000 for his defense. He had 500 government lawyers against him. Imagine that, 500 lawyers versus Roger Stone. Roger Stone of Florida is a Tom Wolf character, a dandy, a dapper character that everybody knows in that area. I know because I asked. Now he's in a one-room apartment, and the man has nothing, thanks to the shadow government. And look, it was a tough week. I know he puts a smile on his face, but there were tough times. I was there for them. We were always ready for cocktail hour and a little bit of R&R. I was there when he got deplatformed. When the social media outlets got word that he was going to get set free, they shut everything down so that he couldn't celebrate, and they couldn't get the good news out to the Patriots. And that's the truth. I really witnessed some scary stuff from the deep state. I know, Sean, that you fought them, and I continue to fight them, and you're doing it here. But no, look, there were dark clouds over the Stone household. His wife is lovely. The only things they had left were a few Richard Nixon posters and their wedding ring.
All right, so tell me, how did it happen? I mean, did he get a phone call? Did he see a media report? Because I can't imagine, you're days away from going to prison. I know as I played that clip, he was very confident that the right thing would happen. He had talked about how he's converted his life over to Christianity. But what was it like? How did he find out?
There was, how do I say this? I don't want to betray any confidences here. Sean, I do have one. Can I tell you one quick story before I get to the answer?
Sure, absolutely.
When an N reporter that was there that got tipped off illegally about his raid, she wanted an interview. He said, oh, we're going to do an interview, but we're going to do an interview in court. You'll see my lawyer. Brother, I saw some amazing stuff. People, why wasn't he pardoned? I think Trump will pardon him on the last day, but I think Stone wants to get this Judge Amy out. He's got all the facts. This was a total setup. As, of course, you knew, total setup. The jury was rigged. The judge is a fraud. And if it's a pardon, he can't go after. Stone bravely wants to stay in the court system. Okay, we're hanging out at his house. We're having a little red wine. A phone call comes in. He goes into the bedroom. His wife goes in. They close the door. This is it, man. He told me this is it. Here we go. I flew down to see him because the guy's under house arrest, kind of like all of us with this pandemic. Why are we under house arrest? All of America's under house arrest right now. And I felt for Stone, so I flew down to see him. Give him a little moral support. And I'm telling you, brother, everybody abandoned the man. This guy was a kingmaker, and nobody's there. When you're down, nobody cares. Nobody's there. Nobody wants to stink on him.
So let me ask you this: I mean, I saw you guys. He was dancing around. I mean, how much did this? I just can't imagine the mindset that goes through someone when they think they're going to jail. They get a phone call that says the president of the United States has commuted your sentence. I saw some of the video that you'd shared where he was obviously exuberant. What did you do the rest of the night? I mean, you guys pop a couple bottles open. You dance around. I saw Roger celebrating little dance moves. But what was the rest of the night like?
Listen, I was there on Sunday night a week ago from today, and we thought the call was going to come in. Look, this is not from Roger Stone. This is from Mancow Mueller. And what my sources are telling me, Jared Kushner was saying, no. I'd love to hear your comments on that. But the Patriots, they kept pushing, free Roger Stone. Now they're pushing, free Julian Assange. But no, I said, Roger, great. We popped a bottle of Dom Perignon. I said, Roger, let's go hit that favorite Italian restaurant of yours. He goes, I don't know until my lawyers look at the paperwork if I can leave this house. The media descended. All the local politicians wanted to get on camera from his area. They all descended. And it was really a wonderful night when the good guys won. When you see the statues being toppled and you see the madness, you forget there's good in God. And as you know, Sean, God wins and good is going to win here. So it was a great night.
Hey, so let me ask you this. He said afterwards that he wants to go out there and hit the campaign trail. Look, did you advise him at all? What do you think? I'm not really sure that the left is clearly coming after him. I get, is this a good idea for him to get back out on the campaign trail?
John, I've hung out with Trump. You've hung out with Trump. You realize the media caricature of this man is so completely erroneous. I don't know who he has advising him right now, but I will tell you this. If Roger Stone doesn't get back in, I don't think Trump can be elected. He's lost touch with the Patriots. I think it's Jared and his woke daughter and others. I don't know who's talking to him, but Stone needs to get back in there right now, or we're going to have President Kamala.
All right. Well, welcome back to Chicago. I'm glad you had a great week. It sounds like you're the lucky charm, Mancow. So thank you for coming on and sharing what really was going on in those inside moments. I appreciate it, and look forward to having you back soon. All right. Some are suggesting that Michael Flynn hit the campaign trail. We're going to ask K.T. McFarland, the former Deputy National Security Advisor, about her thoughts on that move. Plus, an NBC News and doctor that's on its payroll all claim that the doctor had contracted COVID after flying on a plane. Except there's one problem. They all knew that he had tested negative for the coronavirus and the antibodies. Former CNN anchor Heidi Collins tells us why she believes the doctor hasn't clarified the issue. Then AOC and Nancy Pelosi are both condoning breaking the law. And guess what? The media is giving them both a pass. And after nearly a century, the Washington Redskins say goodbye to its controversial name. And that and more coming up on Spicer and Company.